Hey y'all, I'm Marika, aka Brooklyn Betty Spaghetti. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome on back if you're new here. This is about fashion, food, and feelings. Not too much on the food, even though I feel like I am a foodie. I love to go out and eat all of the things, especially a lobster roll or anything seafood related. But yeah, it's I be on here in my feelings a lot. So fashion and feelings mostly. But yeah, I feel like I'm just like a fashion enthusiast. Like I'm just obsessed. Like I'm obsessed with all of the things. Not I think like high level like runway shows and stuff like that. I feel like it's more so like the textiles and the texture and just the engineering of fashion and like how things are made, like pleats and collars and all of those details. I feel like I really delve into like the draping of materials and how things lay on the person and like how you can layer and play with patterns and all of that. Like I like to just be like really quirky with it. Like I don't know. I guess it comes from going to a fashion school and like really diving into like the minutia of fashion, like being able to drape something out of muslin, which is like this really sheer thin material, but it's like structured. You could do a lot with it. But when we learned like how we could drape, basically like making patterns, we learned the paper way, which is like when you go and buy like a paper pattern and that paper is in there. Like we learned how to make those, and we learned how to drape. It's basically like on a dress form. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll see that when I do my closet sales, I have it on a dress form. Like that's actually like a fashion draping dress form where I could make patterns on if I would like to. But I've always liked draping because I've always liked like the material, the hands-on fabric, and seeing how it's actually gonna fit on your body. But anywho, I'm always rambling. There's gonna be a little vloggy on for y'all because I have quite a bit of things to do this week. So I'm excited to take y'all along with. I am still in the ghetto using my iPhone, but I'm using my DJI a little bit because I just like the quality of it. So where anyway I would have to do handheld, like I'm just holding the screen open. I didn't send it back to the company yet because I do have a little bit of traveling that I need to do this month, and I feel like I need my camera. Like I don't want to like do like traveling vlog content on my phone. Like I feel like I'm just so far removed from that. So I will struggle it out until I get back and send it over to DJI or whatever. But today is Monday. I am work has been working, so I'm just trying to like, balance my life at this point. But the Yato family over Carlton Yato and his girl Tuli, I think is how you say her name. I met her once, but I don't think I've ever like got the correct pronunciation of her name, and I always pronounce stuff wrong. So forgive me if I am pronouncing it wrong. But they're doing this Adiland, which is basically like an Adidas theme park, like fair type of situation, and I love a fair. Like Harper and I were supposed to go to this fair in Jersey last year, and we waited forever to go, and we finally went. It was like torrential downpour, and we couldn't even go, so we ended up just doing something else. But I had put him down as my plus one like last week when the invite went out, but I ain't tell him until like maybe a day or two ago because he boy is a big Libra and he just be very indecisive. So to save me some stress, I be just telling him stuff at the last minute so he can make a pimp decision and just call it a day. Um, at work, I'm a project manager, so I have kind of mastered the way to like, manage personalities, if you will. I think it's actually like a kind of psychotic thing to do, like be able to like, anticipate the needs of others or how they show up in the world or show up for you. But here we go. Feelings, talking so much about these things. But anywho, we go into this thing, and it is in Red Hook, Brooklyn, and I like it down there, even though it used to be a cray licious time down there. But I like to be down by the water. The weather is kind of moderate, so I'm just like, what do I wear? It's probably gonna be like, some leg out thing with a sleeve just in case it's cold. I feel like it's an indoor outdoor sitch. So I should be okay if I do wear my legs out. I just got inside. But I'm excited. Like he got a whole bunch of like vendors. A lot of them look like his friends and people that he knows. I love that. I love that for black people. Like please bring through the people that you know and give them opportunities and give them jobs and put some money in their pocket. I respect that totally. But yeah, throughout the week, I have a few things that I need to do. I definitely need to do errands. I since my camera is a little janky, I don't know if I'm gonna be recording that. But I have that. I have this other like flower event that's coming up this later on in the week. And then I'm gonna meet up with one of my homegirls, one of my old coworkers turn friends or whatever, be chilling with her every now and then, um, to go to a beverage event. And I don't know, it's other stuff happening this weekend. I got to look at my calendar. Adulting is having everything in your calendar, otherwise it does not exist. But yeah, I'm gonna come back and let y'all know what I'm wearing or whatever, and we gonna go to the little Carnival thing or whatever. All right, later. Okay, y'all, this is the look. Oh, I thought I was good, but I need to steam this a little bit. But anywho, those, the jacket is from Mango. This is my Be Iconic Ashley t-shirt with the Michael Jackson on here. This is pinstripe wool number from Mango. It's like a skirt, got shorts on under here. These socks I actually love. I got these from Bali. A while ago they had a sample sale many years ago, but they're men's like trouser socks. Love them. And then I have on my Wales Bonner Sambas. I wanted to go to the Adidas event wearing Adidas all shade and all tea because it's fashion week, and yeah, we still want to be honoring the designers when going to their things. This bag is Mason Detta. Love this bag to death. This hair, I need to retwist this so bad, but it's giving Sideshow Bob. I don't know. I never wear it out in a ponytail like this. It's usually a bun. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Regular jewelry, suspects, or whatever. But yeah, I need to hit this with the steamer a little bit before we go. Trying to be on time because I don't know what the kids is doing. I'm not trying to tussle to get on none of the rides or play any of the games. So yeah, I just want to be safer than sorrier. But yeah, I feel butt naked. I'm missing my lip liner. I'm gonna have to go back to Maybelline for my chocolate lip liner. I don't know. I feel like I feel like the lip liner packed this shit up and was like, yeah, I'm leaving because you don't know how to use nothing else. Literally, I only use the brown lip liner and it's going. I don't know where it is, you all, but I need to get another one. I'm gonna hit this with the steamer a little bit and come on, we gotta go. Y'all, I gotta say, because you know that you're gonna hear about it if I hated something. But this event was definitely top tier, top level. Like they pulled out all of the stops. They had so many different vendors there. Everything was free. Like, you know, if it's free, it's me. Like cupcakes. They had this Brooklyn winery spot there, giving out their free vino all night. Like, and I need these desperately. Like, either these or the orange pear. Like, need. They had cocktail beverages. If you ain't want the wine, you get you a little tequila, a little vodka if you wanted. They had your chicken on deck. It was mad spicy though. Like I was dying. They had a lobster roll, and y'all know I died to death like real bad. But overall, it was like a real moody, festive time. Like I love this whole carnival sitch. Like the theme was everything. Like right in Brooklyn. Like, are you kidding me? Like the whole thought process was just everything for me. Like I felt like a kid again. It felt very whimsy, like, and fun. And I love to have fun as an adult because I feel like I'll be like on my last leg all week, like going to work and just trying to balance life. So they had the little jumpy, like they really did everything. This was a good event, like well thought out, well executed. Like I don't have any complaints. Ice cream, like love down into the ground. What you bothering me for? You know that's not I understand. I'm back by popular demand. Yeah. I spent summers with connect. We love that mountain air. Go. POV kilos in my back. Good morning, y'all. It's Thursday. I'm in the bedroom. I never record in here because it's just so white. Like we didn't do anything in here. It's like so much that needs to be done, and yeah, it be given like concrete walls in the prison. You know, I'm just so freaking extra. I don't know why I'm like this, but I look hot, fantabulous mess. Anytime the glasses is on, you know, I'm dead to death. And I'm well moisturized though. It's giving glazed donny. It's giving Krispy Kreme. The best. Don't come for me. But anywho's, I'm actually like racing, even though I'm like being very calm. I have a rushed spirit this morning because I am trying to get out to this CJ Hendry event down at 30 Rock. Very posh, very upper echelon art. But I'm obsessed. Like lately, I've been being invited to like different exhibits for art, and I love it because I'm an art girly. Like, so I don't know who's listening and knowing that I like exhibits and like just seeing like visual art and things like that, and that really inspires my fashion. I appreciate y'all. I don't know whether it's on YouTube. I don't know if it's the algorithm. I don't know if it's like some of the small things that I post on my stories and stuff. Like when I go to Chelsea and go to the galleries that like the PR folks and advertising folks are seeing. But I really appreciate it. Going out to this event, I was like going back and forth. Like it is actually very early in the morning. Like I keep getting invited to like the press events, like the day before events, which is fine. I love it because I just walk in. I don't have to worry about a line. But this is their second year of doing this flower market that is like very much like created flowers, like out of fabric and things like that. And I love flowers. Like I feel like people get that misconstrued because like I don't like to receive them, like real flowers, just because what they symbolize, they die and things like that, and you just have to replenish them. And also I get sad. Like I get sad when they start withering, and I get sad when they die, and I feel like, oh my god, I gotta go buy more, and it's just not sustainable for me. So I love the idea that she has made them like forever flowers that, you know, you could just have forever. Like it's made out of fabric, and you just put them on your table and go. Like you have something bright and vibrant that represents a floral arrangement, but you know, it's artsy fartsy. So I'm excited to get down and go and do that or whatever. And then I'm probably just gonna go into the office since I'm gonna be out in the city and it's gonna be early. Like I can't just like not work for the rest of the day. But this week has been hectic because it's just work has been hectic. Like there's a lot of new people, and you ever work with like somebody new at work and the way they work, you know that they got fired from their last job. Like that's what it's given. It's given. Either we lied on this resume or you were fired for the same exact reason as why you cutting up and acting up over here. So I've been working and earning every doll hair for my paycheck, like down to the 99 cents. Like all of that. I'm gonna see all of my hard work next time I get paid because baby, it's giving 9 p.m. finishes some days, and it's just like, can I eat dinner? Like I'm being held captive. Like blink 75 times if you're not okay, because I'm not okay. But I'm making the best of it. Because I just can't be a victim of my circumstances. You're not going about to stress me out and just not have me live life because y'all want to be stressful. But always grateful to be employed. And yeah, let's go down to 30 Rock or whatever. Y'all, congratulations. I played myself. Look how I'm rushing to go see this event on my lunch break. I'm in shambles trying to race. And I hate being in this area. It's just like so crowded no matter what. But like just seeing the signs, it started like waking me up, getting me a little hype a little bit. I was excited about these flowers to see them in person. And they did not disappoint. Like I had saw them on CJ Hendry's Instagram, like as she was prepping and everything, but nothing compares to in person. I hope that when I shared this the other day, those who follow me on Instagram, I hope y'all got to go or even just go in the area and look through the little plastic greenhouse thing to see it, because I just think it was just something beautiful to see, even if you didn't go inside, even if you didn't like buy a flower. But it is just such a great concept. Like I am so obsessed with her and her thought process. Like a true artist. Like I feel like she has like a cult following, and I feel like I'm in the cult at this point. Like like sign me up. Like this really sealed the deal for me. Like I'm blown away. Like they really put on a great event. it is very like livening. Like I feel like now is the time where I'm starting to feel like I love fall, but you know, the summer and the sun is less and less, and I'll be feeling a little depressed. So this really woke me up. They had some great little bites and stuff like that. Croissant, some chocolate cake. Like they really put on the works for the press, and I'm the press apparently. Like put some respect on my name. Nah, I'm just kidding. But this was cool. It was a nice little sneak peek. Y'all, I don't know what to pick. Like we get the first flower free, and then we have to buy the remaining ones to make like a bouquet. I think she has like pre-made bouquets already. So I don't know. I feel like that is what it is. Hi. Are these the pre-made ones?
So it's one in every flower that we have.
Okay.
And it's 135.
Okay. That I feel like that is just so huge. Oh yeah, I love it, but I feel like it's just too much for the vase that I want to put in.
Well, the nice thing is you can kind of split it up and do like pieces.
Yeah, definitely.
Or like you can kind of do like a color combo in one vase.
Okay. Alrighty. Thank you. I think I'm gonna make my own. I'm gonna be adventurous.
And then you got one for free.
Okay. Thank you. I just think it's really cool. I don't know how I got on the exhibit side of the Instagram influencer world, but God is listening because I love an exhibit. Like this is just like sending me. Like I'm very excited about this. Everything is just so pretty. I want to make my own bouquet, and I don't know what to pick. I'm just like walking through trying to figure it out. Like I feel like I don't want the pre-made one because it's just, I don't know, there's no real thought there. But yeah, I think I'm gonna make my own. I think I get my first one free, and then anything additional is $5 hairs. So I think, yeah, let me get to it.
You have 60, but you get one for this. So I wanted to see if there was.
True life, I love looking like somebody's son with a twist. Like I just do. I stole Harpo's trucker hat, and I have this thrifted cut-off jersey that I feel like I wear into smithereens every chance I get. My Free People double knee shorts, my Isabel Marant sneaks, and my topology bag. I just love these flowers. And y'all, don't laugh at me, but every time I pass a hug and these are in the window, I die. Like I really want these mules. Hey y'all, so tell me why I forgot that I had like a meeting at 1. The event was over at 1. Let me mute this because I don't want to give nobody PTSD about work from home because I hate that sound. But anywho, tell me why I left the event and forgot that I had a meeting, and this was a call that I needed to be on camera for. So I ran into Saks, and they have a little cut area by the bathroom. I turned on my camera or whatever and did the meeting. Bro, like what is my life about? Like first of all, like getting into the city, it took a smooth hour, and this was like around 11 a.m. It shouldn't have been that much traffic. But yeah, I got to the event at the skin of my nose. It was from 11 to 12, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. But I definitely should have picked a little bit more incognito area to work in today. Um, but I really just wanted to be like stalking out the coffee bar. I think our coffee bar closes at 3, and it's like 2. It was like 2 o'clock when I got here, but it was like, I don't know if they was on lunch break or whatever, but nobody was back there. So I was like, you know what, let me go just set up by the coffee bar so that I could see when they come back and get a coffee. I love to get a free coffee situation. I went to Chopped and got me a salad or whatever. I'm not a fan of Chopped. Like, give me sweet green every day because Chopped, it was just like, Chopped where? Like, I'm here on the Rabbit Food Olympics because a friend of mine, we're doing this challenge that's no sugar for the month of September. But she can go to hell because she's been having sugar. I was like, girl, what are you putting in your coffee for creamer? And she was like, pumpkin spice creamer. I'm like, that's sugar. Please go to hell. Like, I don't need to do a challenge with you for you to not really do the challenge. So that was insanity. But yeah, it was a real cute event or whatever. I was saying earlier, like, I don't know how I got on the exhibit side of the creator content creator situation, but I love it. I love it there. If you're anything that like me, and I'm saying it's too late because y'all not, the event is gonna be over by the time I post my vlog. It will be. I'm gonna post it on Instagram. Hopefully you guys can catch it or whatever. But I love flowers, but I don't like having real flowers because they just die and they make me sad when they die. So I think that was like a real cute little innovative way to like just always have flowers. Like I see people do like the Lego flowers, but I'm not really into that because it just looks like very digital, which is cool if that's what you're going for. But I love it. I love the little plushness. I love the texture of it. That's really what's getting me. But yeah, I actually have mad work to do, y'all. So I'm gonna finish up this work that I have, and then I'm gonna meet my friend Sade, the line dancer, the line stepper. After this, we just did a little impromptu meet up because we both were in the city today working. So we gonna go down by the High Line later and go to a nice little restaurant bar situation, see what that's hitting for. So I will be back. I'm gonna go earn my paycheck now. Oh yeah, and I'm also here so that I can get me some tamps, and some coffee was on the menu. That I was laughing to myself walking over here like, yo, what if when I go in this bathroom and take some of these tamps, HR come out like, it has come to our attention that you have taken $777 worth of tampons from out of here and you owe us this money back, yo. That would be crazy. I would die to death. Like I would pee on my pee on myself. But again, I be having these crazy thoughts because I just overthink. I just think too much. I need to be able to like turn my brain off. But I was also talking to like one of my former coworkers that I used to work on a team with. I saw him at the coffee bar today, and he was like, "Yeah, ever since the office has been back open, I've been here every day. Every day. So ever since the pandemic was over and they said that it was safe to come back to the office, he's been coming to the office every day." He was like, yeah, I just really hate working from home. Like, I can't get into it. And it's crazy because I saw an article the other day that was saying that it was like creative people, they really struggle when they don't have structure or routine. And I felt that deeply because my computer is doing all of these things. And I felt that really deeply because when I don't have structure or routine or like my things planned out for the day or like, just like, having something that you do every day or every week, like I really start falling into depression. So that's what the gym has really been for me. Gym, breakfast, get into work, and then figure out like whatever other events I have. If I have something happening for work, like I'm really just prepping throughout the day to make sure I'm leaving out on time to have my clothes out or whatever. Like I really just need to get like back focused on having a boom cat routine. Like I just needed no questions asked, no excuses. Like so it's just gonna be like the gym and then some type of cardio or class on the weekend. Like it just has to happen. Like I feel like I'm in shambles. Like I feel like I'm falling apart when I don't have a routine. So I thought that was real interesting when he said he had been coming into the office ever since because I can understand like that you need some boundaries and some structure. But yeah, I've been on here rambling because I'm a procrastinator. But I'm about to finish up this work and then I'm gonna head over to Chelsea. Well, not Chelsea, the meatpacking area actually. All right, yo. Yo, seeing myself, I bust out laughing because it's giving Chucky. Didn't Chucky have this shirt on? But anywho, this top is from the Frankie shop. It's like a little crop, little rugby situation. These pants are something by Sonia. I love these paper bag pants. I don't wear them enough because they're just so obnoxious. But well made. I got this bag from Awake Mode. I feel like they don't go one-to-one with the shoe, but like back up off me. Like why are you this close to see if my stuff match or not? But I think this is a cute little fit. I ain't like how for the Grand Marnier event, the email was like, it's some like ballet thing. and it was like out of respect for BM, because it's gonna be at BM, like kind of trying to give a dress code a little bit, like no athletic wear, no shorts, no flip flops. These is almost flipper flopper, but they not. But we wearing them anyway. Escort me out. If I'm wrong, escort me out, okay? But yeah, I found my brown lip liner, y'all. We back in business. I found it. But I've been liking this little hair did. I think it's because it's covering up my roots, because these roots is real bad under here. But I don't got the time to do nothing else with them. But yeah, this is the fit or whatever, the Fitsiana. And I'm out of here. I'll see y'all at the Grand Marnier event. Okay, I finally made it to the best borough ever. A lot of y'all being messy on Instagram wanting me to talk about Fashion Week, and I don't really have much to say because I don't really go. Like, ever since my homeboy Kirby stopped producing stuff for Pierre Moss, I don't really go out or whatever. But when I used to go out when I was younger, I feel like it was a different game that it is now, like with the introduction of like social media and influencers and content creators. Like, things have changed. But a lot of people are like, why is Fashion Week so underwhelming? Like, we see a lot of the girls who usually be putting that shit on, they ain't got that shit on. And I feel like, long story short, is because when you're in this influencing space and designers invite you out, now they want you to wear their stuff, and it might not necessarily be your style, or you might not know how to incorporate it into your style. And sometimes people don't know how to say no. They just want to go to the thing, even though the designer's vision is not indicative of their own style. So I think that is what is happening a lot. I think also people are just afraid to be themselves. Like, it's this girl I follow, and she was just like, I went to a fashion show and I got laughed at, but I was in the front row. And period. Because you laughing at my outfit, you hate the way I look, but I was invited here and I'm in the front. So you can go somewhere not knowing how to dress and judge me later or whatever. But yeah, I think it's just a mix up of things and reasons. I think like the young girlies that I've been seeing that I like to follow, they keep me hip, they keep me new, they keep me fresh. Like, I just like to see them. I feel like they're winning because they haven't developed that care for what people think. They have a lot of I don't give a fuckness, and I love that for them because I feel the same way. Like, I don't care if you like what I have on. I love it if you do, but like, I'm not gonna die to death if you don't. So I feel like a lot of people came out to be safe with like what's trending and what's like digestible, and a lot of people didn't want to be themselves. But my girl Aisha the Great, she came out and she always looks great. She always looks like herself. She be doing her vintage thrifted stuff to the gods. Like, she stays true to her own style, and I think that's very hard in this space because, like, you know, as a fashion girl, you want to do all of the things. But my homeboy that I went to high school with, Neil Christian, he is a fashion veteran. Like, out of all of the people, all right, I'm gonna let the Brooklyn Sirens finish. Yeah, out of all of the people that went to like our fashion high school, he was like, oh my God, one of the very few that like pursue fashion and is like actually like in the fashion houses, like doing his thing. I'm gonna put his information up. But he was saying a while ago, and I love when he pop his shit, like, I'm happy that he's like on Instagram actually like doing content, because I feel like I've always been obsessed with his style and like just his fashion prowess and know-how since high school. So now that he's like dropping gems for the girls, I love it. But he was saying something to the effect of like back in the days, many years ago, before fashion shows were like at actual places, like they used to be in like Bryant Park in tents and stuff like that. And this was many moons ago. He's a veteran. But he was just saying like he doesn't really partake in Fashion Week, and it's because of things like that, like of having to conform and not be yourself, and like who really wants to do that. So yeah, I think it's just overall like learning how to be true to yourself, because it's a very hard thing to do or whatever. But the girls that look good, they look good, and that's just it. I think it takes a lot of courage to like actually be yourself. Like nobody wants to get laughed at or feel like they don't have that shit on when you think they have that shit on. So sometimes people play it safe to crowd please, and I'm not one of them because like at the end of the day, I got to live with myself and look at myself. So I never want to look back, especially and have a bad fit and be like, damn, that fit wasn't even me. Like that wasn't even like me trying to be me. Like I don't mind like if you hate what I have on when I'm being myself. Who cares? But I think like literally that's what the fashion landscape is. It's like a cool kids club, and if certain people don't think you cool, then you're not cool allegedly. So that's all I have to say about that. But yeah, follow Neil because he does all of the things. Like he talks about a lot of like fashion things and just things that make sense that I feel like I would have never thought to tell anyone because I just think that it makes sense. Like he be telling people like, you know, my summer scents, like as far as like fragrances, and I just thought that it was a no-brainer. But a lot of people didn't know from the comments, and I'm just like, I love By the Fireplace to death from Margiela, but I don't want to smell like a forest fire in the summertime. Like I need something a little more light, a little bit more maybe floral or citrusy. But any hoodles, like who am I? But I just wanted to talk about that because a few of y'all jumped in my DMs was like, what you think about Fashion Week? And yeah, I feel like it's the same old same for the most part every year. But y'all be safe. It's always a good time to be expected when the event is at BAM. Like, I have never been disappointed. Usually, I'm not going to speak too soon when it comes to something in BAM, but I really liked my little fit, even though it wasn't like dressed up, like how the girls was dressed up. I always do what I want to do. But I love this whole like little trap ballerina little situation that's finna happen. Like I always love Grand Marnier's events. They usually come through. But not gonna lie, they were charging for the beverages today. And I ain't like that. Look at that little cup. It's no way. But always the ambiance is on point, on 10. Very cute. Like, go ahead, y'all, putting on shows. It's giving futures at the ballet. Let's catch a vibe and let everybody come on in. After the performance, we got up out of here so we wouldn't be in the crowds. We went across the street to Souk. It is a new Thai spot, and I'm gonna just let the record reflect that whatever restaurant comes in this space, like I always like it. Like I think it's been like 3 different Thai spots so far, and I like all of them. The ambiance is cute. I love how it's supposed to be like a vintage train car. You know, anything vintage is me, but I really love that concept. Like you're dining in a train car. It's like so cutie patootie. And look at that drink. Like, I just love pretty things. Like, I'm a big Libra rising, so I'm very big on visual and, like, you know, vain, pretty gorgeous things. But the food is good. This is, like, my 3rd time being here. I just got some shrimp pad thai, but it's still, like, stellar. And she got a short rib, and that was bussing. Good morning. It's Saturday. Made it through the week. This ended up being like a very musical week. I wasn't expecting that. Like going to the Adidas event and the CLIPSE was there per, and like I was a little excited about that because they were like a surprise guest, and I was fake sad about like when I had went to that block party earlier in the year and I could barely see them, and everybody was going to the concert and I didn't go to the concert. So going to that Adidas event and it was there like peekaboo like as a surprise guest, like it was everything. Like my summer can come to a close. I fear like I'm good. Like the summer is complete for me, but that's what I thought. And then last night going to that event, that Grand Marnier event. I'm gonna let y'all finish Grand Marnier, but when you have an alcoholic event, you cannot not have the alcohol like for free. Like I was very taken aback. I went in there. It was at BM, so it was giving like very upscale shishi fufala. And I'm sitting there waiting on the line to get my beverage, and then I realized that they're charging people $23 for that little BM cup of whatever Grand Marnier concoction it was, but I respectfully declined. I was like, yeah, I'm not really interested in this. I didn't come here to pay for the beverages. I did know that it was like a little show that was going to happen or whatever, and I knew that they had like this collaboration going on with Future, but I wasn't expecting for Future to be there. So that was a pleasant surprise. I don't think I've ever seen him perform. So I feel like last summer was like this too, like just a bunch of surprise like musical things. And I love that for me because I've never been like the big like concert girly because I don't like big crowds. And I feel like back in the day, like in my intro to concert 101 with my friends, like they would all be like fanatics of these people that we would go see. So they always wanted to be in the front. It was so crowded, and I'm an introvert. I get it, and I hate when y'all run down on me and be like, "You're not an introvert, girl." Being around people makes me feel very nervous. Being around a lot of people makes me feel very nervous. Even being around a small group of people that I don't know, I feel nervous. And it largely comes back to like that whole mean girl thing. Like, back in the day when you would be in high school and you would have a mutual friend and they'd be like, I don't like so and so. And you'd be like, why? I just don't. Like, just whatever. Just for jealousy, just for teen stupidity. And it's just like, I feel like I've never outgrown that because I was always the girl that nobody never liked for no reason. Like, I never did anything to anybody. I was just quiet. I was very clicky though. I will give you that. And nowadays that's considered like mean girl culture, but like you like who you like if I'm not like mad friends with different people, that's why when they be like, oh, the Instagram influencer girlies, they be mad clicky, like they all right, we in the same thing, they doing the same thing, they have that in common, and then they like who they like. They not, you shouldn't have to be forced to like everybody because they influencers. Like, I just don't gel with this person. Like, yeah, we both make content. Maybe I don't like the content that she makes. Maybe I don't like her. Maybe she has a weird aura about her. It could be a plethora of things. But any hoodles, how did I even get here? Oh, about the concerts. See how I just be going on a tangent? I just be thinking too much. But yeah, like just being around too many people, it makes me anxious. So that's why I say that I'm an introvert. Like, I like to be outside, but I don't like to be outside with like random unknown people. And I mean, you can't get around that. Like, you go outside, the world is outside. But yeah, my friends that I used to go to concerts with, they used to like to be in the front and it'd be all crowded, and I feel claustrophobic and I don't like it. So now I realize when I go out with people who like they've either seen these artists or they're okay with seeing them from a little distance. Like, you don't need to see like the color of their eyeballs, like if they got freckles in their eyes or not. I like going to concerts in that regard now. I remember when I was dating Harpo in the beginning, he was like, you don't really like a festival. So like he loves a music, anything. So he'll go with his friends. But now I feel like he realized that I'll be like in the concerts and the festivals now. We go together real big. But yeah, it's all about perspective. Like, I never liked these things because I felt like I had to be in smack dab in the front, crowded with everybody, and you just don't. You don't. You could be used to shit because that's what I feel like. Like, I feel like if I've seen somebody perform, I don't need to be up on them for real. Like, even if I've never seen them perform, like I still don't need to be up on them. And I feel like I found my tribe of friends who don't need to be up in front of the stage like that. And I enjoy concerts and stuff like that now. But yeah, that welcome to my TED talk. That was my end of my rant about music festivals and things. So keep me abreast when music is happening. I will travel for music. Like that's just what I do. But yeah, my hair is looking cray licious. Like, I don't know why I would ever do this, but I just came from the gym. I actually met up with one of my Wilmas, my gym Wilmas, and she gave me some pointers. I'm not gonna lie, like I really been like going hard with this fitness stuff, like I said that I would.
I've been better than I've ever been as far as like discipline. I've been having a salad as a meal at least once a day, sometimes twice. Sometimes I have a salad for lunch and a salad for dinner. And that's been all of the difference. And then running now. Like I've been holistically a big stairmaster warrior, but like it's, you have to switch it up, like because your body does get used to certain movements. So I was doing the stairs for like months, and I was seeing change, but not the change that I really wanted to see. So I went back to running. Like I was always initially a runner. I did a little bit of fake track in high school, but in college and after college, when I would come home, like I would run Prospect Park, and that's like 3.5 miles. I would run that at least 4 to 5 times a week. So I've always been like athletic adjacent throughout my life. So yeah, I just want to keep this up. And I've been like really aggressive, because when I want something or I say I'm going to do something, like I just really lock in and go hard. So for the past like 3 weeks so far, I've been going to the gym at least 4 to 5 times a week. I bike there, and then I run, and then I do whatever weightlifting or whatever. But the running is really the key for me. And I forgot like how much impact running makes on my body. But any hoodles, I'm over here talking y'all head off like y'all care. Um, but yeah, this is to end the week off. It's more music today. It's some Move Your Body event and happening in some park in Brooklyn. So I'm gonna meet my line dancer friend Sade and some other people over there, and we gonna lay out. We gonna put out a blankets out, have a little prosecco, maybe a little Sammy, maybe a little charcuterie board, a little salami, cheese, jam, crackers. I don't know what I'm gonna have. I didn't prepare for the things. Like I literally have a one of them insulated bags out for delivery from Amazon now, because I know I had one, but maybe in the move I lost it, or it got thrown out. I don't know. But I don't have like a lunch bag to keep things cold, because I need to put like my ice packs in there to keep my prosecco cold, and to keep whatever cheese or cold cuts I decide to bring cold. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a good time. It's a nice day. It's nice and crisp outside. It's a little brisk, so it's giving like fummer, full summer. It's giving that real bad. But yeah, let me go get to it. I need to shower. Like I'm mad dirty. I literally came in from biking and just got on this camera like we live together. But yeah, let me go get my life. I need to get a little breakfast, and I need to prepare whatever accoutrements I'm bringing for this little picnic thing. But of course I will take y'all with. It's gonna be a musical good time, and yeah. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I do not have the energy today. I am going to this house music thing, and my energy is just not gonna be there. I'm gonna be dead to death. I'm trying to listen to some UCB, some sexy lady, some go-go. Give me a little turn. But I just realized I've been out Thursday, Friday, now Saturday, and I gotta go to my dad's birthday dinner tomorrow. So send a prayer. Hopefully it's good, hoppy energy in there, and it turns me up, because I need it. This girl is tired, fried, laid to the side.
Laughing because I'm pretty sure this lady behind me is taking pictures of drug paraphernalia, but just showing y'all the fits. Yeah.
So how did the Geffen thing turn out? We got dropped. That's what happens when you make a record that they're scared to put the money behind. They just drop you.
Imitate our style, period. But they add them onto it, and they think that they made a new style.
Dance music is a multi-billion-dollar industry now. Eventually, the managers came to their senses, and people like me, Craig Loftus, Jesse Saunders, Marshall, and others got to produce remixes for mainstream artists, like Beyonce, John Legend, and Whitney Houston.
first thing in the morning because I sound like Batman as soon as I wake up. I barely spoke this morning. Harper and I had our little debrief this morning about like what we did over the weekend, because our sleep schedules are different. He's a later person, I'm an early morning riser, so like if we get the chance to be both up at the same time in the morning, we just be chatting. But I don't know, I'm feeling a little sniffly from being in the park last night. It got so cold. It was like, I don't know, maybe like 65 degrees, but it felt like the winter. Like, I don't know. It was giving Jon Snow. Like, I wanted to have on a fur. Like, it was giving fur weather. But the movie was actually pretty good. I learned so much. Like, I'm a house music fan. I grew up on house music. Yeah, because my mom was like, what, a teenager in the late 70s. So that was like her era of music, but I didn't realize that like disco, like when it was like when they did the decline of disco, or like they were, why am I blinking on words? Cause maybe because it's the first thing in the morning. It wasn't a band, but it was like deaf to disco music. I didn't realize that it was like a racial thing until I saw that documentary, because it was like mainly, like white people burning disco albums and things like that, deaf to disco. And then once disco was like done, they like, it was like this resurgence of like rock music, which is crazy because that's still like founded upon like like black folks. So it's just like you taking away one thing I don't know, it gave jealousy. Like, oh, this disco scene is a culturally black thing and we jealous and we peanut butter and jealous and we some haters. Like, that's what it was giving to me. But yeah, I didn't realize like how that house was born from, that whole takedown of disco music, and also that hip hop was a derivative of disco. I never knew that. Like, but when they play like clips of like, you know, black folks rapping over a beat, it was like disco beats. So I don't know. That sparked something in my heart. I just love learning overall. Like, I love learning new things, especially things that I'm interested in. And that documentary was really good. If you get a chance to see it was, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Like, it's giving thoughtless this morning. I got on my hood. I'm like trying to just feel cozy while I finish editing this video. But I'll put the name of the documentary up here. If you're into house music, if you're into music generally, I think it is such a good piece to help like put together some historical events. But yeah, I highly recommend for you to watch it. It was a cute little vibe. It was just a little cold. Now I'm sniffly. I'm about to go take me some vitamin C and all of that jazz because I have to go out to dinner for my dad for his birthday, and it's just gonna be the four of us, me and my two sisters and him. And he's like, boy, why is the rest of the family not coming? And I wanted to throw my phone at him, like, so honestly, like, sir, why your daughters is never enough? Like, you always worrying about this son. Like, he didn't say that, but like, I mean, that's the only person that would be missing. But like, you got to come to the realization that the people that want to be around and they want to do things, they're gonna make it an effortless thing for you. It's not going to be no tussling, no tug of war, no back and forth. Like, when you have so many questions, that's the answer right there. When it's any fog and any doubt of like why this person is not doing this or whatever, like, that's the answer. Like, because the people who need to be there and they're showing up, they're there. Like, so it's giving ungrateful. But I'm gonna respect his heart and not his mind. Like, I'm gonna just say that he would like to have all of his children there. But it's really frustrating because it's just like, bro, like, if they want to, they will. Like, you and your son can do some bonding things if he decides to, do that and come through for you. It's crazy. But yeah, you know how they be like, oh, parents shouldn't have favorites. Like, you can tell that there is that thing, and I understand. Like, that's his only son, but the other kids shouldn't feel that. Like, there's definitely hierarchy within the siblings overall, and I'm gonna just chalk that up to like longevity, like being with the mother, and like the relationship with the mother is everything. But I didn't come here to get on my family drama soapbox, but it be annoying me to my core, because I don't know. I get it. You shouldn't like give up on family and give up on kids and things like that, but you also should live with grace and ease, like, and have the people rally around you and be around you and love on the people that love on you, and that's just it. Like, because at some point, and I'm speaking for myself just overall, because I can't speak for my other two sisters, but at some point I'm gonna get frustrated and just be like, like, I'm over it, because it's just like I'm investing my time and money into doing things, and it's not feeling like we even care. So I don't need to do this. Like, I definitely have a myriad of things I could be doing with my time, other than spending time with somebody that's worrying about somebody else being there. Like, if this is what you want, make it happen. Make it happen, Captain. Like, you do some outings with your son. But yeah, family dynamics are crazy. Like, lately, like, I feel like just throughout my friend groups, we have all been going through it with family this year. A lot of friends are realizing that people like to weaponize being family. Because we have the same blood, you need to do XYZ for me, because it's just this big expectation and this big audacity that is just like, bro, no, I don't need to do not a damn thing for you. Like, I don't care if we got the same mother. I don't care if we got the same mother and father. Like, I'm a person for first and foremost, and I don't have to do anything for anybody in this world other than my child, if I was to so decide or be blessed to have one. But like, you don't owe anybody in this world anything, and I feel like family makes you realize that on the highest of levels, because I feel like just because I feel like because people are your family, there are these expectations that, like, you gotta fend for them and you gotta pull through for them, and you don't, especially if it's not reciprocated. Like, especially if this person always needs something or they always want something from you, but when it's time for them to pull up, or if you was to need them, you can't get that back. Like, I'm good. I don't care who you are. Like, I'm not spreading myself thin for nobody. Like, I'm so grateful for that in my 30s, that I have become a selfish person. Like, I really fought through that in my 20s of depleting myself and like sticking my neck out and going out of the way for friends and family to never get anything back. And I'm not saying everything needs to be reciprocal, but there should be evidence. There should be a proof of concept that feelings are reciprocated, that you could count on this person and things of that nature. And I feel like that is never ever ever really the case, and it's sad. But I'm not here to make y'all start of the week sad and things of that nature. But I do always want to promote self-love, and that you're upholding yourself, and that you're checking in with yourself, and that you are okay. Because if you're not okay, you are worthless to anybody else at the end of the day. Like, they what's the quote, what do people say, you useless if you can't be used, and not in like a bad way, like taking advantage of, but if you can't be of service, if you are not of operating level to yourself, then you can't do anything for anybody. But I always encourage the introspective for you guys to like sit back and look at the bigger picture, especially during these times of like with the holidays about to come up and people about to be stressed over gifts and what we got to do next. And it's just like, don't put yourself out. Don't put yourself out to show love or be example of love. Like, the biggest example of love is your actions and how you love people and how you show up for them outside of anything monetary and tangible. Like, just coming over and watching a movie, or just checking in to see how your week was, checking in to see if you want to talk. And I realized that I have very few friends that I have that rapport with. So um yeah, it's just like learning how to characterize, compartmentalize the things and the people. That's very important. That's going to save you some stress. But anywho, let me finish editing this video. Get me some breakfast. I'm about to make me a little yogi parfait situation and finish editing. And I will see y'all back here next Sunday. I hope y'all enjoyed my whimsy week, my musical extravaganza week. This week was just so lighthearted and good, even though I felt tired. I'm glad that I pushed through to go to everything because it really ended up being like very fulfilling, everything that I actually went to. And that's all I can ask for real. Like, to not go to things that are not serving me, to not entertain things that are serving me, to entertain and to ingest things that are fulfilling mentally and spiritually and joyful for my soul. That's it. That's all I really want. I don't ask for much. I do, but any hoodles, who am I? Who are y'all to judge me? Nah, I'm just kidding. But any hoods, happy Sunday, y'all. I'll see y'all back here next Sunday. Love y'all. So mean it. Bye.